Vicky here. So today we're going to make it up, figure it out, make something delicious. I had planned to do a mushroom pot pie, but I just don't have the time available to get that together. So I'm gonna look through the fridge, the freezer, countertops, see what it is that I have available, and come up with something. Yeah.
So I decided to start with some baked potatoes. I had these four potatoes left out of the bag that I bought this week. I needed just really one or two potatoes for that curry that I made. So I had these left. So I was like, nope, time like the present. Let's get these in the oven. I put a little olive oil on each one as well as stabbing them, maybe aggressively stabbing them with a fork. And then I put salt on the outside of all but this last one. I left that one unsalted. And had to wash my hands numerous times. Just constantly going back and forth to the sink today. But I got the oven preheating. They couldn't quite go in yet. It wasn't very hot. But I decided the next thing I would do was slice up this honeydew melon. So I am currently washing the exterior of the melon thoroughly. I actually use soap when I wash the outside of fruits that I'm like cutting into like this because I don't want any nastiness like traveling from my knife through the fruit like that. So now I'm just peeling it. I know there's lots of ways to cut melons. This is how I like to do it because it makes it easy ish, I guess. So I'm just getting the skin off of it here. And yeah, still trying to get all the peel off. And any little white bits from the part that's closer to. And then I just put the baked potatoes in the oven, and now I'm scooping out the seeds for the melon. And this was actually a really sweet melon. It was a little softer than I prefer texturally, but it tasted great. I did struggle to cut because it was very juicy as well. So I had wanted to like stack all these pieces up and then cut them all at once, but the pieces didn't want to stack. So I ended up being able to go faster just cutting them one at a time. And I decided to cut the end piece into smaller chunks for the littlest member of my family. So I got another bowl out to store his pieces in. We can all eat his pieces, but he would struggle to eat some of the bigger pieces from our bowl. So there we go, getting everything cut up. And as you can imagine, we have loads of this melon left over. We did not eat everything for dinner, obviously. So next, I washed my hands again, and then I did a little soul searching in terms of what else I could do. I found this bag of green beans in the crisper, as well as that package of brain. Barbecue pulled pork. It's just like a ready-made meal. They last in the fridge for quite some time, which is why we still had one. And yeah, I was like, perfect, we'll eat that today. I also had this half bag of baby carrots. I'm like, yes, let's use those too. Just kind of cleaning out the fridge with this meal. I put olive oil, salt, and pepper and honey on the carrots. And after washing the green beans, I put salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder on those, as well as a little oil in the bottom of that pan. And yeah, aggressively shaking the carrots to get the honey sort of coated all around it. And then I decided to just go ahead and pop those in the oven on the same pan as the baked potatoes, and we'll hope for the best. So I got my green beans going. They took quite some time. I overcrowded that pan, but it's the pan that I took out, so it's fine. And then this pulled pork actually goes in the microwave for only like 3 minutes, just really to heat through. It's already cooked. So here I am getting that started. Continuing to turn and move the green beans around. They did blister on some sides, which I think made them taste better. So while I was waiting on everything to kind of finish cooking, I went ahead, pulled out the plates, and I started just putting everything on there. I cut the kids' green beans up since these were very long beans, and I struggled a little with that. But then we got the melon and just trying to get everything together. The barbecue pork is super easy to take out of that pack. You just kind of have to cut it and mix it up. And I gave the kids only a little bit because sometimes, we have some textural issues. So I just wanted to make sure they would actually eat it, and they did. We ended up with seconds. And then it was time to take the baked potatoes out of the oven. And I did stick a fork in it. It wasn't quite done as much as I had hoped, but we were running out of time. So I decided to take two of them and microwave it for like 3 minutes so that they could finish cooking in the middle. And meanwhile, I went ahead and I put carrots on plates. And I cut up the littlest one's carrots as well. Once the potatoes came out, I just cut those in half and I got those on the plate. I put salt and butter on mine and just salt on theirs. And there you go. Quick, easy dinner just with whatever I had laying around. Till next time. Toodaloo.